I like stories with a plot twist, so let me tell you a bad news, good news story about Flight 9844 that was in the news last month. So the bad news is that the pandemic has been bad for airlines and bad for air travel in general. But the good news is that some air carriers have started opening up routes that had been closed since the pandemic, and so Eurowings decided to fly from Dusseldorf to Olbia for the first time since the pandemic. The flight took off, everything was normal in the climb and the cruise, but when they started descending to land at Olbia, they called in to the air traffic control, and the air traffic control said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't allow you to land here." Why not? Well, because the airport wasn't open to international travel yet. So I guess the airline hadn't double-checked to see if it was open in the confusion of those days where airports were open and closed and everything was changing day to day. And sure enough, Olbia wasn't open yet. The good news is the plane had plenty of fuel to circle 8 times while they decided what to do for 45 minutes and then head back to Dusseldorf. The even better news is that they landed safely and everything was fine. So basically it was a 4-hour one-way trip from Dusseldorf back to Dusseldorf again. But there's one more bad news, good news situation. The bad news is the airline had to rebook all of those passengers on later flights. The good news? There were only 2 passengers. The end. Okay, so I like stories like this. I have a couple more. Let me know in the comments if you would like to hear more of these kinds of stories. Thanks for watching.